Okay, we're off.
That's it, perfect. So, here we go, here's your lovely new van. My name's Owen, I'll be doing your handover today. I know you're not towing yourselves, but I'll still talk through the bits for the towing, just in case it is something that you change to in the future. Other than that, I'll start on the outside. I'll work through all the features externally on your van, then we'll jump inside and I'll talk all about your features internally. If you have got any questions at any point, please feel free just to ask away, because there's no such thing as a silly question. So please, if you've got it on your mind, just ask.
Okay.
Okay?
Right.
So I'll start on the front. So we've got your stabiliser hitch, your main hitch, breakaway cable, handbrake is as easy as handbrake off, handbrake on, simple as that. Obviously up and down on the jockey wheel, and then raise and lower for the jockey wheel. 13 pin for your lights and your electrics, and then ATC. Now I know you're not towing, but I'll talk to you about the ATC. What the ATC is, it's an automatic stability aid. So it's got motion sensors in the caravan. If it senses you're getting a snake on, it automatically applies the brakes to stabilise your van. Okay, so if it is something, if you do start towing, it's a fantastic feature on there. Really, really good. In the front, gas locker, obviously by the end of it, your gas bottles will be in here. This is just mine, and we will attach your pigtail. So when your van gets delivered to you, all you need to do for yourselves is just simply switch your gas on from the bottle. There is a shut off at the back here, but this is more for when the guys are safety checking your van. So for yourselves, just switch your gas on directly on and off from the bottom.
Right.
Okay. Well, that's about as exciting as it gets on the front end, unless you've got any questions.
No, that's good.
Fantastic. So we'll move down the side. So we've got the vent for your Aldi heating system. Now, have you had an Aldi system before?
No.
No, so the Aldi system is obviously your central heating as well as your hot water boiler. It's all integrated into one unit. That's just the flue for it, so it'll run on gas, electric, or gas and electric at the same time. No cover to remove or anything, it just sits there and does its job. Only thing to watch is not to lean anything up against that bit of the van, because obviously when it's on full tilt, it does chuck out quite a lot of heat through it. Okay. Then obviously water inlet. Now this is your water pipe. So all it is squeeze the trigger, off she comes, and then on the end you've just got a particle filter. So all it is drop it in, and then simply just click it on.
That's much better than the old system.
Oh,
the old system, we used to leak all the way around here, which was difficult to fix. I ended up screwing it on.
We've seen that before. So moving on down, we've then got, that's just my temporary leisure battery. I know you've got a battery on your old caravan, we're transferring over for you. So again, when it gets delivered to you, your battery will be in there fitted, ready to go for you. Then we've got your 240, your mains hookup, and just below it, there is an external satellite feed. Now you can convert it over to an external TV feed, it's just the white one at the bottom there. You can change it over to a TV feed, so if you've got TV reception on your post, you can simply run the cable from the post to here.
No, we will be using satellite.
Yeah.
Now, one of the questions I would like to ask, we are using two television sets, one at the outlet in the lounge and one at the outlet in the bedroom, and we're getting a 2-pin satellite outlet so we can independently watch them both on different channels. Is there anything I need to know other than plugging the...
well, it's only a single one in here is the problem.
Right.
So I take it you want to put Sky through it?
No.
Or is it?
No, it's from FreeSat.
Oh, right.
So on FreeSat it should be able to...
Is it just the one cable or is it two?
It's two cables from the FreeSat.
Yeah, I may have to call one of the engineers for that though, because I'm not too sure. I know it's something that we can do for you.
It's been done. I'm told it's been done.
Yeah. Oh, well, fantastic.
But I would like to speak to somebody with some knowledge, because of everything within the caravan, that's probably the thing I'm finding the most intimidating to...
Yeah, well, everything, as a standard on a caravan, I can tell you about everything.
Right.
Additional things like that, I will, David, the young gentleman that was here before, I'll collar him once we're finished, and I'll get him to come down and he'll talk all that through you.
Okay,
so
lovely. Thank you very much. That's good. Thank you.
So, we'll mosey on down. Not much too exciting yet. Have you had a flush tank on your old one? So you're happy, pink liquid, and water in the top for your toilet.
Is there anything in there now?
There may be just a trickle in there from them testing it.
Can somebody put some water in for us, because we're going to be using it tonight? It doesn't have to have pink liquid in it, but it'd be handy to have.
Now, on our pitches up there at Love to Stay, I'm sorry, but whatever caravan site you go to after staying up there, you'll be disappointed in, because it is all bells and whistles up there. When I say you can pull on your pitch and not leave, you can empty your toilet on the pitch, all your waste is on the pitch, all your water and everything. You don't have to go wandering off or anything.
So I can just fill it up.
Yep. So when you get onto your pitch, everything is there for you. There's no wandering off looking for a tap or anything. You are spoilt by literally. You can pull up on.
Well,
your pitch
we don't have any pink liquid with us. but we do have some blue liquid with us.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, well, I'll have a word with one of the engineers. They may have a little spot we can.
If they've got some pink for us, it'd be,
we'll
be nice. Thank you.
So toilet cassette, possibly the same, and it's just a lovely trolley dolly.
Oh, that was good.
Okay,
That's brilliant.
And the other good thing, I know
Even
you
you
said
could
you've
do
got the blue liquid.
Yes.
Up on our site, if you want to empty it on the pitch, you will need to use the green liquid. It's the biodegradable version of it.
Yes.
Now, a lot of modern sites are going that way, so whether that's something you want to look into investing in, because then all it means is you just need to take it out and you can empty your toilet right there on the pitch.
Right.
So you're not.
Interestingly enough, your shop sells the blue liquid.
And green.
Does it?
Yeah, we do both. We do both.
Right.
So that's just an option for you. Now, for your flush tank, obviously for winter time you need to drain all your fluids out. There's your drainage pipe. So all you do is simply pull that bung out and you can drain the contents of this tank down.
Oh,
and
that's
all you
great.
need to do is just flush your toilet internally
Right.
and that will empty out the system as such.
Right, that's great. That's very good. Excellent.
So obviously where my bucket is your waste outlets. So
Yes.
that's obviously your kitchen sink, your bathroom sink and your shower.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Is there a single outlet or is it a dual
It's a
outlet?
double.
It's a dual.
Double, yeah.
Okay.
So, round the back.
For tonight, so far as we're concerned on the pitch up here, do we need to use piping or can we just let it dribble out?
You will need a length of pipe. They are, if you imagine sort of the bollards, depending on what pitch you are, the bollards are roughly situated about there.
Yes.
So if you imagine if you sort of get 2 or 3 metres of the grey pipe.
Yes, but will I need two lengths of 2 or 3 metres?
Well, no, because you can get a wide section to go in. So it's one double that goes into a single, and then you've just got the one single pipe going down into the
We have that on our site, but I didn't bring it with me. I did bring a length of
Can
piping.
we loan one from you? Can you just...
If we have a word with Jack when we go back in, and I'm sure we can find something you can
and then
Right,
just
thank you.
give it you back tomorrow.
Yeah, perfect. So round the back, not much too exciting. Obviously they all come standard now with the templates for a bike rack, so if you did want a bike rack, you can add one onto the van for you.
Right. Yeah, I can see my wife wanting to go ride on a bike.
It does well for the French. So your door...
It's good to have, isn't it? Just in case you...
Yeah, you've got the option there.
I'll tell you what it's good for is if you're ever selling it, the resale value is enhanced by having the things that we're not going to be needing.
Yeah.
Like
Where to some people they've been lost without it.
The snake control and the bike rack.
Yeah.
We're not going to use it, but when we're selling the van, somebody's going to say, "Oh, that's nice to have," you know. So
for your door, it's just magnetised.
Yes.
So no catches or anything. They are fantastic. It just literally sits in
that's
place.
brilliant.
Just needs a bit of
You
a...
don't have to slam it.
Yeah, it just needs a little bit of a tug just to get it.
Yeah.
Obviously, fridge vents, not much too exciting. I've got it currently running on gas, so a bit more heat comes out of that one side. But other than that, heat's exchanged through the back. It's no different than our fridges at home.
So both of these are associated with the refrigerator.
They're both for the fridge, yeah.
Right,
one's for the fridge, one's for the freezer. Yeah,
right, okay, very
You'll
good.
see what I mean when I get inside, because it's got a rather large thing. We're not going in yet. Oh, jumping the gun, she's desperate. Just last few little bits. Wheels and tyres. Now, all the details are here on the door for us, so it's 32 psi per tyre.
Just hang on a minute, what's happened to this camera? Camera is something or other.
How was it zoomed? There you go.
All right.
You just caught the zoom in button, that was all.
Well, I was trying to get my wife jumping in the caravan.
So yeah, as I say, 32 psi per tyre and 130 newton metres for your wheel nuts.
Right.
Now for your wheel nuts, they've been talked in the PDI. I've talked them again for you today, but from today onwards it's down to yourself. So if you do decide to take it on the road, either use your tyre iron or a torque wrench and just make sure that your wheel nuts are nice and tight.
I'm buying today a new lozenge 36 size.
Yeah.
It's to adapt my current Alco wheel lock.
Yeah.
I'm also buying a Nemesis thing. Now, when I'm putting the Nemesis on, do I have to remove any of the nuts?
Yeah, you do have to remove a single nut and get a nut put in as well. But I mean, if you have a word with the guys from the shop, and they will give you a hand fitting that for you. One of the fitters will probably come out and just clip it in.
So I don't need a torque wrench for that then. Once it's done, it's done.
Yeah, once it's in and it's torqued, it'll be perfectly fine. But the guys here in the workshop, they will be able to pop it on for you.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you.
So we thank God.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
You might have to come out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. You're stopping here on site?
They're on site.
Yeah.
try and get it sorted so you can use it now. But I'm just going to go and ask the question whether or not we've got another hinge to go in the back.
Oh, is that what's cutting it off?
Yeah, it's the thread on the hinge, it's pulled the thread. So
right.
somebody's over tightened it or something, it's pulled the thread. So as we close the lid down, it's pulled the screw out and back in, which is it's the hinge that operates the gas cut-off.
Yes, yes.
We'll sort it.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
So,
Excuse me, are you the gentleman that I'll be talking to about satellites?
Yes, indeed.
Do you want to do that now that you're here, or do you prefer to do it later?
And deal
Right.
with everything that
Okay.
Owen's got to deal with,
Sure.
and then I'll go through what I've done.
Right,
With the
right,
and everything's there as well.
has he
right.
got the twin satellite feed? That's what they'd asked for.
Right.
So they wanted 2 satellite in, and then 2 satellite internally.
What it's got is everything on here now is connected through the satellite feed. So this one here and the one in the bedroom. Is that what you're on about?
Yeah.
No. I don't think so. What we said,
Yeah.
and I don't know if what you have said is going to agree or disagree with it, is we want 2 television sets which can be viewed independently.
Yeah.
So that one will be on one channel and this one will be on another channel, and we have the 2 connectors that are on the satellite thing that feeds into it, and you can control each television set independently.
You're supplying your own satellite stuff.
We are,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because that's on your. That's
Yes,
your
we
side
are.
of things.
yes,
That's, all we've got here is we've got the aerials here, which connect to your satellite dish.
right.
Yeah, so you've got a satellite at the front and a
Basically-
satellite at the back.
No,
We've
no,
got-
one satellite, the way I've had it explained to me, one satellite does both. You've got 2 outlets on the satellite, not a single connection.
Yeah.
And,
But then
and
you need 2 independent satellite boxes.
No.
Within your house.
no, because they're within the television set.
Oh, you've
And
got
I've-
free sat
Free
built
sat.
into
Is that in the
TV.
TV?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's fine. It is.
All right.
Free satellite dish
You can
on.
see why I get confused about this stuff.
So the TVs that you bought have got free sat built in. Is basically.
Well, they're Avtec, which you sell and which have both.
I don't have anything to do with the
All,
TV.
all right.
That's a
Oh, so you, I'm sorry. I thought you were the man we. I thought you were
I know
the.
how to set it up in your van.
Right.
Obviously, your equipment you buy, I don't deal with that.
Right.
No,
But
so
what?
that
We,
means
but
guys
as,
should have-
all I want to be reassured on is that we can operate both television sets on 2 different stations
If you've got
simultaneously.
free sat built in, then yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Right.
Obviously, you've got a dish that you're going to connect to this.
We do, well, we don't have it yet. We're going to be buying one.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
But we bought the TV from you.
Yeah.
The-
So at
Yeah.
present time, then no, it's not going to work because you haven't got a
Yeah.
dish. Obviously.
Really?
You know, obviously that I can't test it. And I
Right.
can't-
Of course.
I
No,
can't
we
sort it
understand
out.
that. Yeah. But I just wanted reassurance that the way it's been wired up will give us 2
Yeah,
independent.
that won't be affected. As long as you've got 2 separate free sat TVs,
Yeah.
they're what choose your channel. It's the
Yeah.
same as if you've got satellite in your house, you have 2 separate
Yeah.
boxes, one
Yeah.
upstairs.
But
one
we've got a
downstairs.
satellite connection in the front and a satellite connection in the back.
Yeah, this one here.
Yeah,
and
sorry,
the one
Dad.
Yes, that's right. You do.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Right.
It's
Yes.
standard. You don't, you
Outlets.
see.
Outlets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
outlets. In
Yeah.
what you get the satellite one at the front, and normally the one in the bedroom just runs off the internal.
That's correct.
Internal aerial.
Yes, I do
Dave's obviously
remember,
added an
yes.
extra satellite. There you
Yeah.
go, perfect. That was my only concern. So yeah.
Right. Let's get your picture.
Yeah,
There we
you
go.
Lovely, Dave.
Hey?
Bless him. Bless him.
Thank you very much.
No, it's fine. The only thing, obviously, I can't test because we haven't got a satellite here.
Sure.
Is you have got a splitter, and I'll show you where it is.
Right.
There's a couple of screws just to access it, because obviously it's a.
Right. No, I would appreciate that. Yes.
But there's various outlets on it,
Yeah.
so you can switch it over. I've put them both on one outlet with a connector block, which I'll show you. You can take them off and you can put them on separately if that means that you're going to get a better picture,
Right.
better
Okay.
reception. But I'll show
Okay.
you and you'll know
Well,
exactly what to do. Okay.
Oh, he's a man.
We'll deal with that after you've gone through all your handover.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Thank you very much. There you go, love. Right. Sorry
Right,
about
so
that.
it's
Yeah.
alright, no worries, no worries. So I'll move into your front locker. Not much too exciting in here. All I want to show you is this is your lovely alarm box here.
Right.
So for your alarm system, it's got a tilt sensor, a motion sensor, and also it's the alarm system which activates and deactivates your tracker. And all you need to do is set your alarm.
Right.
So on your alarm fobs, top one's torches,
Right.
second one down's your alarm. Now it's 1 beep on,
Yep.
2 beeps off.
Right.
And the same as you'll notice your indicator lights and your awning light will come on as well. Same on
Right.
this. 1 beep on,
Yeah.
2 beeps off.
Right. The awning light stays on for a while.
Yeah, the awning light is like you know, like your car.
Right. A
So-
delayed action.
Yeah, and it will switch itself off
That's
again once it's
fantastic.
finished.
That's a lovely awning light,
Yeah.
isn't it? I
The other
noticed
thing
that.
as well you've got is the third one down is for your awning light. So you can remote control it, turn your awning light on and off.
Oh, so as you drive up in the car, you can
Yeah,
do it.
turn
Yeah,
on.
oh, that's
And
brilliant.
there's 3. There's one switch through the door, one on the control panel, and a third one on here.
Right.
And you can use any 3 in any order. So you can
Right.
turn it on with this and turn it off when you get in there,
Right.
or vice versa.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
That's brilliant.
Right, also
now, tell me, Jack mentioned something about I need an app to turn the track assister on.
Yes, yeah, that's the.
Well, I've no
Swift
idea what
command app.
I've no idea what an app is. So what I said to Jack, I'm not really interested in playing with it,
Yeah.
but obviously it'd be useful to have the tracker
The track
switched
service.
on.
Yeah, I'll let
and
that.
I have to pay £99 a year and all that sort
Yeah,
of
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Now with the tracker though, it's a monitored service. So the second you set your alarm,
Yeah.
so as soon as I've done that and your alarm is set,
Yeah.
that means your tracker's active as well.
Right.
So if the van moves in that time, you will get a phone call off tracker to say, "Is it you moving your van?" No, it's not me. They're straight onto the police.
Right.
So it is a fantastic service. But
Right.
yeah, again, if you talk to Jack when you go back in, because normally it's done through the app, but I'm sure in this modern day and age we can do it without the app.
Well, Jack said he'd get one of his sales colleagues to try and assist me. I said I don't mind giving him my credit card number
Yeah.
and all that sort of thing in order to.
yeah. Yeah, we'll sort
you
it
know,
out. We'll sort it
yeah,
out.
because
That's not a problem.
we when it comes to all this technology stuff, we're fairly basic. My wife and I.
Don't worry, I'm quite
Yeah.
simple myself.
Yeah,
Let's see
yeah.
what's wrong with pen and paper some days.
Yeah.
And then an external gas barbecue point.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
about
great.
it for the outside, unless you've got any other questions.
No, I don't think so. Just show my wife the
Yeah, so
on this.
on your set of keys, it's
Right.
2 sets of keys. That's
Right.
main set, spare set.
Right.
And it's 1 key fits all.
Right.
1 key does everything. Then
That's
on,
good, isn't it?
on your alarm fobs, top one's torches, 2 little
great,
torches.
yeah.
Second one down's for your alarm. So it's 1 beep on,
On.
2 beeps off.
Right, okay.
Third one now does your awning light.
Brilliant.
So you can remote control, you switch your
Oh,
awning
that's
light on.
good.
So as you're
So-
driving up in
Yeah,
the car
that's
at
good.
night, you can just do that, and it
Excellent.
switches the
Yeah.
awning.
So they
and
have thought of a lot of things,
yeah.
haven't they?
switches other lights on as well.
Yeah.
Besides,
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, there's a switch inside for the awning light as well as one on your control panel.
brilliant.
But it doesn't matter which one you press,
Yes.
you can turn them on and off
Yeah.
from any 3 of the switches.
Brilliant.
Right.
That's really
Right.
good.
Okay. Good.
Really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Well, right, go on then, young lady. I know you're dying to get in there.
Oh, turn around, give us a wave. Give us a wave. There we go.
I'm supposed to carry her in.
You could do if you want. Yeah.
Wipe your feet.
I've got a bad back.
I'll do it for you quite happily. Right, so I will start underneath the far bench there. So I don't know if you want to take a seat on this one or you want
Right,
to stand.
okay.
It's totally up to
I'm gonna
yourself.
You can take your jacket off from
I'm
there
going to sit down for a minute. Oh,
and
sorry,
your
my
handbag. Yeah.
handbag.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Oh, very nice. That was John Baker,
Oh yes.
wondering if you can go and move your car.
When?
I said, no, you can't. You're in Wales at the moment. I'll call you back. Because someone
So-
wants to get his car out.
in the very, very top corner, there's your Aldi heating system. So that's what's doing your central heating and your 10 litre hot water boiler.
Right.
Now there's nothing to switch on and off in that top corner.
just stays
just
there.
showing you
Right,
where it is.
right.
Only thing I need to show you is you see the little your lovely yellow tap sitting flat at the currently?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's your drain off for your water
Are you
system
doing
Yes.
and your water boiler. To drain your system down, all you need to do is lift that yellow tap in the air, leave your taps open, and it will drain the system down for you.
Is
Are you
the,
taking this for your instructions?
Yeah.
Don't see your finger on the button.
No, you don't. It records automatic.
Okay,
Just need to press it once. Yeah.
what was I going to say? Is the fluid within the older system
Now this-
not antifreeze? Is it just pure water?
No, it's antifreeze. This
Right,
is
so-
just for your 10 litre water boiler
Right.
and your water in the system as such.
When you say water, you mean like drinking water?
Yeah, the water.
Nothing to do with the
tap.
central heating.
No,
Right,
I'll
gotcha.
show you. It'll make sense. I'll show you the central heating
Yeah,
tank
right,
afterwards. You're
okay.
right. It's antifreeze in there, so it
Right.
doesn't need draining.
Right.
The only one drain point. Well, the two. One is this one. The
Yes.
second one is obviously your flush tank.
Yes.
They're the only two items
Right.
that you need to drain down ready for winter.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and then obviously when you want to use it again, all you do is drop the yellow tap flat as I've got it now, attach your water, and then just simply pull water through your tap.
Right,
And that's the system
okay.
primed and ready to go.
Okay. No.
Okay, so moving on down, we've then got your lovely consumer unit. On your consumer unit, at the back corner here, we've got a system shutdown button. What this is an isolation for your 12-volt system. But obviously with your solar panel as such, unless you're storing it inside, I'd probably leave that on, because then it gives your solar panel a chance to keep your battery
This
topped up
caravan
as
is a
it's
solar
going on.
panel?
Yep, solar panel on the roof.
Oh, really?
Yep.
And what do you call this unit here?
Consumer unit. It's sort of like the fuse board in your house.
Oh,
That's all
right.
this one is
Okay.
here.
Right. Good.
But as I say, that's an isolation, but I'd leave that switched on if you're storing it outside, because then it gives the chance the solar panel to keep your battery topped up
Right.
for you.
So, does anything illuminate when it's switched
No,
on?
it's just black. It just flat is on, and when it's popped up in the air, it's switched off.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
And what are the two lights on?
So
there?
for coming on down, you've got reverse polarity. If you ever take your van abroad, that will light up to let you know the power is reversed externally.
Right.
If you see the light on, it's just letting you know there's a problem externally with your power. And
Right.
it doesn't power the van up until you've got the light to go out.
Right.
And the remedy of that is either a rewire or an adapter on your lead.
Right.
Then these two, battery charger,
Yeah.
heating and hot water. Now I would just leave them two on constantly, because they're only ever live when you're plugged in the mains. And obviously when you're on the mains, you want your battery charger going charging your battery, and you want to run your heating and hot water off.
Yeah. The battery that we have
Yeah.
is dud, but it doesn't matter because we are always on 240 volts. So you know, we never ever use 12 volts from the battery. It just
My
we use 12
only
volts.
advice on that is if you have a power cut, you won't have any power as such. Because if you imagine on the site, say,
Yes,
I
that's
don't
true.
know, there's a real bad thunderstorm and it knocks all the power off, at least with your 12 volt, it gives you the ability, you can run everything on gas instead. So
Yeah.
if you've got a power cut, you've got no electric.
Well, you could
you're
use
not
some lighting,
panicking,
yeah,
because you
yeah.
can have, obviously the lights run off the 12 volt, but then it needs
Yeah.
the 12 volt power for things like to light the gas for the
Yeah.
fridge, the gas
So
for the boiler.
how
and the
much does a
heating
new
system.
battery cost? About 80 quid, aren't they?
Yeah,
Something like
along
that.
that lines. But don't forget, you will get a lovely discount voucher for the shop as well today.
Yes, we've got
So if you
that.
have a word-
5%. It's 4 quid. Yeah.
But I would look at putting a fresh battery in. I know what it's like. You say, oh, well, we've always had power, but just on that one rare occasion
Yeah.
you have a power cut, you'll look
Yeah.
a bit silly because you
Yeah.
will lose everything.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
your fridge won't be nice and cold. You won't have any.
Well, would you
heating
tell
or
them to put a new battery in? I think
Yeah.
we should get off on the right foot, shouldn't we?
Yeah, and the other good thing is
When
now
you
with-
spent as much money as we are spending, 80 quid is...
Yeah, it's nothing, is it, compared to the rest of it. And the main thing is, now with your solar panel, dead leisure batteries are a thing of the past.
Yeah.
So because the solar panels there, it'll constantly keep life in it. It won't keep it fully charged,
Right.
but it'll keep life in it, so it'll never go flat.
do we
So
have
it
to wash that solar panel periodically to maintain its...
depends where your van is. In which
Efficiency.
if you suffer from tree sap and leaves all over the top, I would say yes. But obviously, if you're in a nice clear away from the trees, probably not.
No, we're clear.
Yeah, no, you should be perfectly fine on it.
Okay,
Perfectly fine.
right. I do wash the caravan a couple of times a year.
Yeah, you've got it. But I mean, if you're in the same place, it doesn't really matter too much, does it?
right.
So now,
And that can form a bed, can't it? By just
you
just
can.
inverting.
The
isn't it?
slats are at the front there, so you can pull it out to make a big double
Right.
bed. Or you're right, you can simply take the cushions off and use it as a single bed.
Yeah.
Best advice with these is always sleep on the underside of the cushions. Don't sleep on this side. Turn them
That's
upside down and
Yeah.
sleep on the underside.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Now, I'm going to baffle you a bit because I'll do the control panels above by
Right.
the door here.
This we know all about. This, I think. But while we're at the front,
Yeah.
those up there, I take it those black buttons are just blanks.
Yeah, oh, put my teeth in today. The flat ones are just blanks, and then you've got a light switch, and then obviously two plug sockets either side as well for you.
Right. So which is the light switch?
It's just
Right.
one in the
This one.
left.
That one's the light switch.
Now, what that one does, if you leave it on,
Yeah.
it's a little tiny marker light just down here. See the little spotlight there?
Oh, yeah.
And all that is, it's a light, so if you've got someone sleeping in the front and they need the loo in the night, they don't have to illuminate the van to go to the
Right,
toilet, it's just
okay.
a little marker light.
Oh, right. That's all it is. Good. Oh, that's nice touch, though.
Yeah, and then obviously all these other lights are just switched.
Yeah.
and then these are dimmable. All your reading lights are
isn't
all
that
dimmable.
nice?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's
Oh,
the
that's
same
Yeah.
for all the spotlights
I
all
didn't
the way around.
realise that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they're all-
nice.
You've got more dimmer lights up here as
Yeah.
well. But I'll show you that on your control panel up here next.
Right.
So, I don't know if you want to swap seats, or if you want to stand
No,
for
so
this
I'll
one.
stand for this.
Right, I'll go as quick as I can because your arm's probably going to be aching by the
That's
time
all
I finish.
right.
So,
No.
for your screen here, you've got on, off in the bottom corner.
Yes.
Off, that's the power off. The only two items that stay on now is one is your heating and your fridge. You just need to separately switch them two items on.
Right. Okay.
Other than that, so power back on. Now, what it shows
So,
us on
so
the
if I
screen.
could just ask,
Yeah.
when we leave the caravan,
Yeah.
we should switch the fridge and the central heating off, not leave them on.
Yeah, it's up. I mean, you can
The
leave them on.
the central heating we might leave on because
You can leave it on a low temperature.
Yeah, because during the winter we'll be coming back and forward.
Yeah, yeah, you can leave it on and then it'll keep the van nice and warm for you. So
Yeah,
at least
yeah.
you know you're not
Okay.
getting damp spots or anything.
Right.
in it.
Okay.
So when you switch this panel on, gives you some information on the screen. All it mainly is the L is letting us know we're on the leisure battery. The lightning strike is letting us know we're running on the mains. Time in the top corner, and then this is just showing us the voltage in your leisure battery.
Right. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
that's very handy, isn't it? Yeah.
So coming down to this side,
Yeah.
top one
Yeah.
is for your awning light. And this is where I say there's three different switches. There's one of these down here, one of these up there, and then also on the fob as well.
Right.
But it doesn't matter which way you do.
Yeah.
But it does light up with a little blue light to let you know it's on.
Right. Okay.
Now, next one down,
Excuse me. Does that blue light come on irrespective of which switch you've used?
yes.
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
right,
yeah. No
okay.
matter which one you switched on, that blue light's
Right,
on. So it's just an
okay,
indication you know you've got your awning light
Okay,
on.
right.
Now, next one down is your dimmable lights. Now, this
Yeah.
is the ones above your cupboard, and I know for a fact it's the ones above your bed as well.
Right.
When you switch it on, it'll always come up with dimmer level in the bottom corner of the screen there.
Yeah.
And all you need to do is the one in the middle is the select button. You can turn the brightness up as high as 100,
Yeah.
and then obviously later, when you're having a nice glass of Chablis or a nice gin and tonic, you can turn it down as low as 5 as well.
Right. Okay.
But if you imagine, all it does, it goes up and then back to 5.
Right.
So you just keep pressing
Right.
it to sort of turn it up or turn it down.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now, third one down is all the rest of the lights inside the van.
Yeah.
But all it does, it sends the power to the switches. So that's why I've left this one on above our head here, because you'll see now, if I flip the switch, the light comes on.
Right. Okay.
Okay, but obviously with that off, you'll see it's off.
Yeah.
But then when you switch that switch, it just sends the power to all the light switches. So if there isn't a light on,
These
it's
are all
'cause
the
it's-
12-volt lights,
Yeah,
are they?
yeah,
Right,
they're all
okay.
the 12 volt.
Yeah, right.
And then obviously all you need to do then is go and find whichever light switch does what. That's your awning. This one is the one behind me above the cupboards. Mm-hmm. So if you see, if something's not on, it's because it's not physically switched on the switches.
Right. So which switch do you use for those? These are down here, are they?
No,
for
that one is for your splashback. That does the
Right.
back. As
All
daft
right.
as it is, this one here does. Oh, sorry, wrong one. That one is the one for the cupboard. So it's
Right.
the one closest to the
Right.
door. This one does your awning light.
Right. Okay.
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 So now, if you notice as well, if you've seen it's gone black,
Yeah.
wake it up. All you need to do is wave your hand past it.
Right.
Okay, and it lights back up for you. Now, last one on this side is your water pump. So, water pump on, it's as simple as that. Now, as you're here now, nothing's running because we've already pressurised up your system. So, the only time the water pump will run now is A, if you're asking for water, or B,
Right.
if you've run out of water
Right.
externally.
But it's like the old-fashioned way, which is a sensitivity switch on
Yeah,
the taps.
yeah, so you open it up,
Right. So.
and there it is.
Right.
And then you'll hear your
Right.
pump running.
So if that's off, irrespective of the switch
Yeah.
on there, it won't
No,
go.
no, you need to
Which is-
have it switched
yeah,
on.
which is what we have in the old caravan.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. Right.
So, that's the basics.
Right.
Okay, are you happy with that so
Yeah.
far?
What is this one here?
That's on off. So that's
Right,
the main
right,
power
right.
switch
Yeah,
on.
I
off.
remember
So you've got
that,
main
yeah.
power on and off.
Right.
Awning light, dimmable lights, main lights, water pump.
Right. Right.
Okay?
Good.
That's the
Yeah.
basics.
Right.
I will go into more detail now, but my main thing is if you're happy with the basics,
Yes,
you
that's
can
good.
operate your van
Yeah,
as such.
that's right. Yeah.
So I'll just breeze through this. So we've got heating settings. This is where you can change it from manual
Well,
controls.
you press that. That's the menu button.
Yeah,
then.
it's up and down to scroll through the menus.
Right.
And select in the middle opens up the menus
Right.
as such.
Okay. Right.
So heater settings, all you can do in there is change it from manual to app. So this is where if you did want to use your mobile phone to control your heating, but at the same time you won't.
No.
But that option is there. That
Right.
you can control your heating via your
Right.
phone rather than using the control panel up here.
Yeah, okay.
But I'll leave it on manual because obviously you're going to be using the panel inside here. So next one down system settings. So I'm going to press select now in the middle, and it opens up the menu. All it is in here is you can set the time, day, date, month and year.
Right, okay.
Then key beep, if not, if you want it to beep every time you press a button. Backlight is how long the screen stays lit for in the middle. LED time is the amount of time